And welcome back to another special edition of the Michael Decon program. Good to see you again. I'm still alive, so your wishes weren't answered. I'm sorry. I'm still here, still kicking. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but here I am, live and direct once again. From the wastelands of California, first-time listeners out there, yes. My name, in fact, is Michael, and I am a mere figment of your imagination. I'm pleased to meet you. We do hope you come back. Oh yes. Tonight will be a bit of a rattlesnake, boys and girls. Put the women and children to bed. You've been warned. Of course, no special guests tonight. Just me and our friend, Mr. Mike Hideous. What's going on?
Well, hello there, Michael.
Hi.
How are you, pal?
I'm good.
Swell.
I can't complain. I'm feeling great.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Happy Saturday.
Yeah. Happy Saturday to you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, the end of the world is here.
Oh, it's here.
It's coming closer.
Closer and closer.
Are you pumped?
Oh, yeah.
I kind of am.
I already wrote the score for it.
Did you?
By that, I mean music.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what's he talking about?
Yeah, in other words, I wrote the score for the apocalypse, so to speak.
Okay, you're still writing music then.
Oh, it's already written.
Oh, okay, never mind. I take that back. So, Mike,
the last 3 Empire Hideous albums were about this point.
that means you're well in tune then.
Yes.
Nice.
Last 20 years.
Oh yeah. So, Mike, I hope you're doing well tonight.
Just nifty, Michael, nifty.
That doesn't sound like you're being genuine.
Oh, of course I am.
Are you being
Who would say that?
sarcastic now?
No. Oh, come on now.
Liar,
Me?
liar, pants on fire. No cursing tonight, Mike.
Okay. You have my word.
I'm joking. You can curse all you want.
Ah, fuck. I mean,
I was
right.
trying to be, a nice man tonight.
Good. All right. I'll try to be nice too.
I was trying to be friendly. But tonight we can't hold back. I mean, here we are live. We got to do the show the best we can. We got to be entertaining. We got to make people laugh.
Yes, sir.
We got to do all that.
Bad, anybody who doesn't have patron for the Michael Decon program.
Patron.
If you don't have it and you didn't hear the show we did the other day.
It was fun.
Oh my God.
That show can get us murdered, by the way.
That was classic.
We can't play that here.
I know, but
I think we'd get in trouble if we did, right?
Just the stuff with James Brown.
Oh my.
Unbelievable.
That was a good interview though, right? On CNN.
I'll say. Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Hey!
Oh, you want to hear that? Are you trying to start me up already? You're playing with fire, Mike.
Please play it.
Yes, the new drop. We do love that one very much. We were using that nonstop.
Or consonants.
No, it's just straight up. That's kind of how I feel right now in terms of Putin and Russia.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's pretty much it. I feel the same way.
I feel the same way. I've been waiting for this moment to arrive, though, to be honest. I kind of already knew this was, around the bend, as they say.
The one thing about this is that I feel that if anything to do with the Middle East, particularly Iran, I think that's where our biggest problem is going to be. And I think if Iran starts anything, and they're already going to they're like months away from getting nuclear weapons. And when they do, that's when we have to worry. Because Russia, China, and Iran are all going to stick together.
I hear you.
And that's where we have to be even more scared than we are right now. Like if Russia goes into Ukraine, what's What's Biden going to do? Biden's not going to do a damn thing.
Putin. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
Awful.
Biden's not going to do anything. He didn't do anything for Afghanistan. He didn't do. He's a wimp.
No, Mike, are you being serious now?
With all
the most popular
respect,
president in the world, and you are taking shots at him. I mean, I am shocked.
The most votes, yes, I know.
I'm shocked.
Me too.
I thought you were a big fan of our friend Joey Biden, Joseph Biden.
The corpse.
The corpse. Yeah, you like calling him that.
Yeah, because that's what he is. He's a sleeping corpse, and the press has done nothing to really bring him out. They've done a few things, but not enough. Not like what they did to Trump. That's why I can't stand the press.
By the way, Mike, we are taking calls this evening. The phone lines are working properly, so...
Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it?
Say what?
Phone number.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Do it.
If you'd like to call the Michael Decon program, please call in at 424-666-2425. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'd like to hear everyone's opinion on these matters going on. So many things to talk about here tonight. Some disturbing things to talk about, too. I haven't even brought that up yet. Oh, yeah. It's quite disgusting. And I believe we do already have someone calling in.
Come on down.
I have no idea who this is, but I am already afraid of this caller. I am terrified. I have no idea who this is. It could be anyone. It could be Joseph Biden.
Hunter
Biden. It could be him. Caller, go ahead. You're live. Caller, go ahead.
Hello?
Oh, there he is.
Hi.
How's it going?
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, you sound good.
Hello?
Hi.
Michael Decon, I love you. I'm just letting you know.
You love me.
And I'm trying to get it. Yeah, are you there?
Nice.
I'd like to talk to you. May I? May I be allowed to approach?
You could talk.
Well, I can't hear you. Let me call you back. I got a bad connection.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't think he could hear you,
He
Michael.
couldn't hear me.
He kept asking, like, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We heard him loud and clear.
We did, but something something wasn't working on his side, I think.
I think it was his phone.
Could be.
Because we sound good. And, I tested the lines. Everything's good.
Could have been his honky phone.
It could have been his Obama phone. Could have been all kinds of things.
Hey.
Yeah,
Michael
what's up?
Deacon.
There you
I
are.
can barely hear you.
Why could you barely hear me for?
Well, I'd like to have a conversation. I don't want to just shout at you.
Can you hear me now?
Not real well. It sounds like you're real muffled.
I wonder why that sounds that way.
I can hear myself fine.
I did test these lines earlier and they were working. Now they're not.
Let me use the hotel phone.
The hotel
The
phone.
black courtesy phone.
Well,
Yeah.
la-di-da.
I'm out. Okay, let me give you the big reveal here, and then I'll
Go
hand it
ahead.
right back.
Go for it.
I have been looking forward to this for years. When you showed up on the place and you had a name Michael with a last name with 5 letters, I knew
You were
it.
excited.
And since then, I have been looking forward to actually talking to you like a real human being. And
Well,
then
we're
earlier
talking
with
now.
Mikey, hi, I know you. You were complaining about Patreon, blah blah blah. Yeah, I know. I haven't been a supporter. There's reasons for that. These things have to be done in order, right? And I'm glad to talk to you, so you could probably be a little less big.
Well, first of all, how dare you? You can call in any time. And he hung up.
Did he? I think he said he was going to call you back again.
Yeah. But I mean, we could hear him plenty, and the other people
but he
that
can't
called
hear
in
you.
earlier.
He can't hear you.
He should be able to. I mean, again, I worked everything out earlier. I think it's just his phone this time. It wasn't on me. I promise.
I think he, I heard him say at one point that he couldn't, like you were muffled or something like that. He couldn't hear you clear enough.
That is bizarre.
It is.
Well, I mean, he got his word in there. We appreciate his call. Wasn't
Sure,
too
okay.
happy. And I think that might be him again. Hopefully this works out again. Let's pray together. Caller, go ahead.
Hello?
Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Can't hear you.
Oh, Lord. This is not good, Mike.
Indeed.
Oh, my. Well, that is terrible. That is really terrible. And hopefully they can hear us.
Well, maybe it's just his line. I guess we'll find out
Hello?
when somebody else tries to call.
Yo,
Hello?
yo. Can you hear us now?
Hi, is this Michael Deacon?
It might be.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Hi, sir.
I
How
can
are
barely
you?
hear you. It's even worse now.
You can hear me, kinda.
You are the tiniest mouse voice in the world,
Oh,
talking on a
my.
tiny little typewriter, and then there's somebody else in the next room who's like breathing in my ear.
That's not a good sign.
Well, no, it's a great sign, actually. It tells you they're triangulated. I was actually trying to triangulate.
Well, now you broke on through, so go ahead. Let it spill.
Okay, well, where did I leave you at?
What do you got for us?
I wanted to give you some good news. Do you remember that conversation we had where we were texting each other and you were very subdued? You had gotten some bad news, perhaps about money.
I was very
and
angry that night.
sympathetic. I'm sorry, say again?
I said I was screwed that night. I thought I had
Oh,
explained
okay.
to you
Well,
what
since
happened.
then, have you gotten any better?
Yes, but you have to understand
Okay,
these
good.
clients that
Part
I
of that
have,
is
they
due to me.
were.
I have interceded on your behalf.
Oh,
I am a
no.
grand supporter of Michael Deacon. I know that people don't think that, but in actuality,
No, they know.
I am just as neutral with you as I was with everybody else.
You have to understand these clients, they were holding a gun in my head.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
yeah.
literally, they were literally
respect.
trying to kill me.
Respect.
I'm not lying.
Sir, genuine respect. I
They
understand.
were
I'm not
trying to kill me,
Should
I
I go home?
promise.
Do I need to go to the doghouse?
No, well, no, you don't have to.
Okay.
I'm just saying it
I
was
would-
a terrible
I would do
situation.
So in the face of rational and legitimate authority, I would do so. I don't cause trouble.
Let's just say I was held outside of a window.
Did you really? Shit, man.
Yes and no.
Well, I didn't do that part, but I'm glad to hear you're okay.
I'm okay.
You are my currently
I'm
my
alive.
biggest friend left still alive.
I'm really, everyone else has died.
Well, there's not that many friends of Jack.
Did they get
and then
whacked?
I have been Well, not whacked exactly. They're
More
just,
to
well,
deli.
they're dead to me.
Oh, they're dead
Well,
to you.
it's kind of like a
Metaphorically
it's
speaking.
a game of
Metaphorically,
pickup
yes. Okay.
inside.
This is an artistic thing. Okay.
Well, I can't hear you yet.
An autistic thing.
We'll talk about it.
Autism.
I don't want to disrupt your show. Did you want to talk about politics? Because I got to call you
No.
back.
We could talk we could talk about anything you'd like, my friend. It's okay.
I cannot talk when I cannot hear you, Michael.
You
I have
still
to use
can't hear
telepathy
me.
To hear you at all?
Holy
Yeah,
hell.
I know, right?
What is going on?
Well, I think that it's a security system because the man is not entirely sure if he can trust Jackstar yet, and I respect that because I don't know if I can trust the man yet.
I don't think you should trust anyone, but can you hear us now? A little bit.
But I can't hear you enough to speak.
Oh, that's
and then
terrible.
I do have to trust people because reasons. But I do trust you, Michael Deacon. You have done exactly what you should have done.
I agree.
All right, I love you. I'll call you back.
Thank you. Oh my God. Don't do math. You'll sound like that. Mike, are you okay, Mike? Did that scare you?
I lost you guys for the last like 30 or 40 seconds.
We lost you now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the weather. It's pretty shitty out here.
That's terrible.
Do you still have the caller?
I have no idea. I'm hearing
Yes, I
something.
lost you.
I'm hearing like some guitar in the background. I don't know who that is.
I like I said, I lost you for about 30 or 40 seconds. I just sat here and waited to see if anybody popped in. If you get that text message I just sent you, disregard it.
You sent me a text message. I didn't even know. Oh, look
There.
at you. You did. Yeah, you said lost you. There you are. So we lost internet connection. Is that what happened? That is not good. Mike, can you hear me now? Am I okay? We might have lost Mike now. We are having some internet troubles here, it seems. That is not good. Roman Hansen says, I'm drunk, high, and far. Smara? Are you from Boston? Triple digit IQ, LOL. Last 2 times I called in. Peeps loved it in the chat. Yeah, you need to call in whenever you can. I mean, this is always fun. At least it is for me. I don't know about you. Well, actually, I take that back. I know it is fun for you. It is great to sort of go through this live with all of you. You know, you never know what's going to happen. I might lose Mike. We might lose the Oh, now he's back. See what happens. You never know what's going to happen. Did you go to the bathroom? What happened there?
I'm just sitting here, man. I keep losing you guys. I think it's the weather. I really do.
It might be the weather.
It's so bad out here.
It
I mean, at
might
least here,
be the weather.
It's bad.
Don't worry, folks. It's all good. We have brought Mike back from the dead. It's okay. He's still here. He's still here. What happened, Mike?
Nothing. Just go on, brother. Keep doing what
Just
you're
doing
doing.
it. Just keep going.
Yeah.
We have to keep going.
Yeah, I don't want your audience to get bored, so.
They are angry with you already, by the way.
Horrific.
They are upset. Just kidding. They're not mad. It's okay. And Lion and Preparing says, I'd call in, but I couldn't afford to make the payments on my Obama phone. Wow. I hear you. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's all good. If you can't call in, then you can't call in. I'm going to try to call in guys. Okay, Anthony, go ahead. Call in. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully it works. I hope it does. Yes, 929. That's out there in the, you know what area code that is, right, Mike? You should know. Yes, Michael Kuzi says, hey, that Obama phone isn't really an Obama phone. I wonder what kind of phone he's alluding to. Does Mike still have his parakeet? That's what Sean P is asking. And of course,
I do.
He's got the birds.
I do.
I'm surprised we're not hearing them right now.
They'll get active towards the end of the night, I'm sure. They usually do.
Yeah, the birds will come back. It'll be like that. Yeah, so Mike, you can hear that.
I sure can.
I think it's just these callers, Mike. I think their Obama phones aren't working properly. Who started all that, by the way? Was that me or you when we were Alluding to the, Obama phone?
Torrent Eye.
I might have copied you, Mike.
Torrent Eye was you.
I might have stolen that from you. Pour in my beer. Gotta wait for the foam. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Anthony. You have to wait for the foam to clear. Then go ahead and call in. We'd like to hear from you. But yes, many disturbing things are in the air. The martini question is, are we ready for World War IV? That's what Enlightened and Preparing is asking. And yeah, that's the major question here tonight. That's what we sort of want to hear from all of you out there, unless you are kind of two sheets to the wind already and not really feeling the whole, Russia, World War IV, World War III sort of thing going on. Eric Altered, he's asking for the number. That's, oh God, someone else is calling in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's dangerous, Mike.
Is it?
Kind of.
Okay.
Because you never really know. Caller, go ahead. Caller.
Answer the call. Answer the call.
Caller.
Another one.
You're safe to say something. It's okay. Mike, I don't think they could hear us now.
No, I think there's technical problems, Murph.
It's the weather.
It very well could be.
That is awful. That is awful. But yeah, we're not hearing anybody, though. This is not a good sign. This is never a good sign, Mike.
Yeah, you might have to. Worst case scenario, you might not be able to take calls tonight.
We probably can. I don't know what's going on here. The lines worked earlier. Now nothing is working. It's terrible, folks. I don't know what happened.
It's a Obama phone time.
We were possessed.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
We can hear you.
I can barely hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We hear you loud and clear.
It's like muted.
Yeah, we hear you fine, by the way.
This is Roman.
Roman, go ahead. How are you?
So normally I call in drunk, but I'm drunk and high now.
You're drunk and high now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. What's wrong with that?
So love you guys. Love the show. Love Hideous. Love you.
Well,
So,
you're
just
acting
wanted
like
to
that.
call in.
You're acting like that's like there's something wrong with that.
No, I'm proud of it.
Oh, you're proud of it. Okay. No, you're doing the right
But you
thing.
sound like you're underwater.
I
I can
wa-
barely hear you.
I wonder why I sound that way.
It could be my state of mind. So
It could be a lot
I
of
can
things. It
barely
could
hear
be that's not good though. That is
but
not
I
good.
really seriously can barely hear you. So
Not good. Well, we're gonna have to fix that. Even though I thought we already did. Am I gonna have to yell to you? Am I gonna have to yell here? What's going on?
actually, it's on your end because I'm calling in and I can barely hear you. So
Lord.
Maybe it's your output, Michael.
It could be. It could be. It could be. Hold on, caller. Hold on. Hold on, Mike. Let's see if this actually. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to work at all. We might have to change a few things around here before we take some phone calls, by the way.
So Hideous, I was in we can buy marijuana in Florida. And the owner of the shop, my wife has a license to smoke, had a Hideous shirt on. And I mentioned that you're a part of this program and we got 50% off. So thank you so much.
Did you hear that, Mike? Oh, I don't even think he heard you. He might have dropped.
What?
Yeah.
I'm back. What?
He's back. He said he got a discount because of a T-shirt.
One of my T-shirts?
One of your T-shirts, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I missed the
donated
whole
50
story.
bucks.
I didn't
I'll
hear what he
donate
said.
more, but you guys are great. So I've called in before, so no worries. So I can drop off. I can barely honestly hear you.
This is not good, folks. This is terrible. All right. Thank
and
you.
I've literally drank 12 beers,
Oh, my.
DMT, and I'm high.
I love that. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate the call. We really do.
Thank you so much. Take care, guys.
Take care.
Mahalo. And there he goes. We really appreciate that. I'm glad he called in, got the call in. I have no idea why these things aren't working right now.
It's a conundrum.
Technology is not good right now with us for some odd reason. Things were working, I promise you that, but now I guess there's some problems with the internet. So we're not taking phone calls for the moment. That hurts, Mike. That hurts my little heart.
It does, and
Oh yeah.
I keep dropping out too. So
yeah, you do. This is not good.
This is not a good night.
This is not a good night.
The other night.
No, this is a terrible night. This is a very bad night, folks. Not a good one. This is one of the worst nights in my life.
I wouldn't say that.
I know. I'm joking. It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Nah.
Let's. You want to go with it and just see what happens? We're
gonna do what we can. Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving.
Let's do what we can.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Don't worry. Yeah, Dr. Fauci did do this. He's responsible. This is true. This is very true. And yes, thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, hopefully this next caller can hear us. I have no idea.
Fingers crossed.
Caller, are you out
Hello?
there? Are you alive? Can you hear us?
Good evening, big voice.
Oh, yes.
Hi.
Anthony, what's going on?
And good evening, Mike Hideous. Hi. So
Hi.
I just want to let you know right off the bat,
What's up, brother?
the other caller was right. It sounds like you're talking through a fish tank.
I wonder why. This is not, again, Mike,
Like
this
very,
is
it
not
sounds
good.
like you're talking to me from Alpha Centauri. Like you're very, very, very distant.
I'm very low and very distant.
Muffled.
And muffled.
But I guess I'll try my best to make the most of it.
I wonder, does it sound like that
you
on
just hit a knob
YouTube,
again. It sounded
on the
better
show,
for
or
a
just
second.
on the phone?
Hello?
Yo, we're here. Maybe he's not here.
I'm here.
Sorry.
Can you hear us
Yeah.
now, Anthony?
Yeah, but like I could hear you, but it's very low and muffled and distant.
Oh,
but
boy.
I'm barely making out the words, but
Oh, no.
I can hear you and I can't decipher what you're saying. So I guess I'll continue with what I was going to say. I had two things I wanted to say. I had one about the whole Russian thing with the Ukraine, and the other thing was about the dream I had last night, which I hope was just a dream, not a premonition.
Whoa. Well, continue.
Okay, so this whole situation over there. Now, I'm sure there's people here that are in the chat now. There's a movie, and I highly suggest watching it. And if anything, just to like watch it. It's probably the only movie that when I watch it, I actually get scared, like for real. Like I feel my pulse rate increasing. And I'm feeling fear. Like
You
it's
actually-
called The Day After.
Wow.
From 1983 with Jason Robards, John Lithgow, and Steven Guttenberg.
Yeah,
It's basically, I'm sorry, it's very hard to talk because I can't
I know.
hear anything.
I'm so low. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on here with these phones.
No, it's all right. I just don't want to trample over if you're talking or my kid is.
No, it's all
So
good.
basically, I
Go
mean,
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, like the thing that I wanted to say, I'm sorry, I can't even hear if you're talking. I don't apologize if I'm cutting you off. I can't even hear anything. But basically, I'll just make it quick and hang up. So, do you think this whole situation in Ukraine is going to turn out like that movie? Like, is it going to be like, is it just going to spin out of control? Is once they start throwing and lobbing tactical nukes, and it's just going to, if it goes nuclear, it's over.
It's over if that
I
happens.
think we all
Yeah.
know this.
Yeah, that's kind of common sense for those that don't know and aren't aware. It's pretty much the end of the world if that happens.
Yeah, it won't stop one or two bombs.
Not at all.
Like just like John Lithgow said in the movie.
Yeah.
But
No,
like it would be worse than any movie they've ever put out. Like it just
Exactly.
hopefully, if I can't.
no, it's okay. It's okay. We're okay.
I'm sorry. I can't. I know I'm cutting you off.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
okay. It's
I
okay.
can't really hear that good.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. It's okay. We can hear you loud and clear. I don't know if you can hear me that well again, but don't worry. You're doing fine. I'm coaching you through. It's okay. Breathe in, breathe out.
Yeah. So basically, like, I think we all know this. Like, and I mean, based off what the mainstream media is reporting, you can't really. I'm sure you can't really trust them totally at all because, but they've been saying that they've been training the civilians to fight the Russians, one way or the other. Like it'll be slaughter, but if they start shooting at like NATO forces in America, if we start fighting the Russians, it's probably gonna just fucking. If the American soldiers and the Russians start shooting at each other, I mean, this is one of those scenarios they feared during the Cold War. So that's why I mentioned the movie The Day After. It's a 1983 movie.
Saw it.
I would watch it just to watch it, anything, and at any point for anything. But the other thing, and then I'll get off the line because I can't really make anything out.
My God.
On your end, and I'm not tying up the line. So I had a dream last night.
Premonition,
okay?
yes. Wow.
And last couple of years, I'm turning 40 in April, but I've been, since I hit like 30, I guess it's like an older guy thing. You wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it goes into like the whole witching hour thing, I guess. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning every single night. I use the restroom and I go back to bed. But like last night, I had a dream when I woke up. I used the restroom, but the dream I woke up from was, I hope was not a premonition, because in the dream, I seen like this field with like a muddy, snow-covered field. This was the dream I had last night, with a lot of people. It was kind of from like a distance up from like a kind of like a top-down view. Like all these people walking across the field and what looked like tanks and some kind of machinery going through this field. Now, it might have just been a dream, but I hope it's not a premonition. The reason why I'm saying this is because when 9/11 happened, and a lot of people experienced this, I had a similar dream. And then a couple of days later, 9/11 happens. So I'm just hoping that it's just a premonition.
That's pretty wild.
Not a premonition, a dream. I hope it's not a premonition.
That's pretty crazy. Let's hope let's hope that doesn't come to fruition. Holy shit.
Hopefully not.
Well, I do thank you for that story. That's crazy. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah.
Let's just hope it don't happen. But I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna stay in the chat and I'm gonna get off the line.
You got it.
But good show, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Take care.
I'll be in the chat. Yep.
Take care.
And there he goes, Mike. Wow.
I used to have dreams like that when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to have dreams that I saw nuclear bombs going off.
Well, that's
like
always
at age
alarming.
13. Age 13, dude.
At age 13?
Yeah. Those were the Reagan years. Again, Cold War, the whole Russian Cold War nuclear thing. And then, it was always about, are we going to have a nuclear war with Russia? And I used to have nightmares about bombs going off. And I did see that movie that he was talking about, The Day After.
The Day After, yeah.
That was that fright. In fact, I'll never forget. I was at my uncle's house visiting my cousins, and it was on television, and I had to stop because it's played like a real television, like a news broadcast, and I had to stop because I thought it was real. Have you ever seen the movie?
You thought it was real? No.
Well, did you ever see the movie?
No. I have seen, the trailer and all that sort of jazz, but I haven't seen Yeah.
If you watch it, I
know the premise.
From the 70s,
right?
Or the 80s. I think it might have been 81 or 82. I don't know.
It's an old movie, yes.
But the effects, of course, are not grand. It was a television show,
right?
So it wasn't in the movie. You can see it you can watch it on the internet. It's on there for free. So when you watch it, it's the idea, the story is set for you. So, if you kind of look past the cheap effects, it's really quite disturbing.
I definitely will watch that soon. Got to add it to the list there.
Real happy movie.
It's one for the ages, right?
Oh, I'll say.
Very nice. Very nice. So, Mike, I did talk to a friend of mine. What happened? Did you lose me again, Mike? We might have lost each other yet again, boys and girls. I don't know what's going on with the internet connection here. We lost Mike again. Yeah, I know. This is terrible. I don't know what's going on, folks. Yes, Mike is sending me a message here. And I believe that is what he's, lost me again.
I'm here now.
Oh, now you're back.
Yeah, let me explain to you what's happening.
What happened?
Here. Oh, I don't know exactly what's happening on your side with the phones, but I can tell you right now, Skype is being affected by the weather. That's why I keep dropping out.
I see. Is that what's going on here, boys and girls? The weather.
Gotta be. It's got to be. Michael, we had a whiteout. I kid you not. I could not even see 50 feet across the street.
It's the Russians, yes.
House. Yeah.
I agree.
Dropped a Siberian bomb. We had a whiteout. In 15 minutes, we had a half an inch of snow. Everything just completely whited out. I couldn't see my neighbor's house across the street. Never saw anything like it. So it's really bad right now, and that's why I think Skype is dropping out on me.
Well, Skype has been misbehaving. I still blame the Russians, though, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's their fault.
It's too bad the Russians are our enemy, because if they weren't...
That's what's going to happen.
It's too bad, because I like Russia. I do. I like the Russian people. I just wish things weren't the way they were with the whole communist thing.
Well, Russian government doesn't like you.
I know.
The people might like you, but not the government. That's a whole different, the whole different story there. We do like the Russian citizens out there. We do love that very much. We love all the Russian listeners. We do have a few of those out there, and we do appreciate them very much. But it's the government that's, something else.
Governments really know how to screw things up.
That's right. Government is always looking to kill someone, as you all know by now.
And then again, I'm not a fan of communism either, so that also...
I was never, in line with sort of propping up the Russians or saying, oh, they're not, their government is not, what they are. A lot of people thought otherwise, but those with some sense, they kind of already knew that they would turn on us.
God damn it.
That's what's going to happen. They will turn on us. Oh, and there goes Mike. He is gone, by the way, folks. He no longer with us. He has passed away from digital COVID-19. Yes, that's what happened, folks. We lost him in the ether. This is terrible, folks. Not a good night here in terms of technology, folks. Now he's back. See, now he can hear me.
Yeah, maybe not.
Maybe not.
You there?
I'm here.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
Oh.
God damn it.
Oh, yes. We lost Mike. This is not good, folks. It's never good. It's never fun.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I'm sorry. We have to keep going through this, folks.
We have to keep pushing.
Keep on. Keep on keeping on.
Keep on trucking. I think we have... Oh, never mind. We did have a caller, but I think they hung up.
I would have too.
I would have hung up too. They caught digital COVID-19. That's what happened. That's too bad. We were having so much fun. We just want to hear you talk to us anyway, Michael. Yeah, I know. I just want to talk to all of you. That's, what we do here. We have fun. This is sometimes serious. Sometimes this is more entertaining. Sometimes it's pretty sad. Just for instance, I'll make it sad right now. I'll make it real sad. Mike, I got to be honest with you. I did visit my grandfather today, and he's elderly, he's old, he's frail. He started bringing up all these old memories, people that passed away. Like my uncle I'm very close to, he brought him up. He started crying, and I got to be honest. I shed a tear too. I try to hold back, but it happened, Mike. I actually cried.
Why was he crying?
Well, he was bringing up, people that have passed. He was bringing up memories, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
The older you get, oh, sure do. The older you get, the more nostalgic you become, and
that's what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hit me.
It sucks.
It hit
All
me.
your friends start to die. Your family starts to die.
It hit me, Mike. I gotta be honest. I cried a little bit. Not like, not like bawling tears, nothing like that. Just, like an Indian tear sort of dropped, that sort of...
Sure. You big crybaby.
Yeah, I know, right? No, there's no crying in this. What's going on here? There's no crying.
Be a man.
Yeah, be a man. Yeah, that's right. I know.
I know what you mean, man. I go see my pop. He's in a nursing home now, so he's forgetting more and more, and it's kind of sad for me to see him in that state of affairs.
Oh my God. The Russians shut me down. Isn't that nice? But don't worry, I'm back. I am alive. I don't know what happened there. Everything stopped working. There was like an EMP went off in here. It was like an EMP, Mike. Things started playing back. I had to hit the music. I admit that part. But something very strange happened.
And I kept hearing you pop in and out on my headphones.
Holy crap! I don't know what happened.
We went from our best night to our worst.
That was fun. We had all kinds of trouble in the background. That's what happens when you're doing a live show and you're talking about the Russians. They get very angry. Things stop working. Electronics stop working. It's a sad thing, but it's all good. Now we're back, and everything's normal. They are talking in the background. We weren't talking in the background. I couldn't hear them. I couldn't hear a goddamn word Mike was saying. But see, that's what happens when you put some nice banter in the title here on YouTube. People get angry. That was, I know. The safety dog, holy smokes. It was one of those moments in time that we will not cut off from the podcast version. We will leave the mistakes in there, even though Mike is cutting in and out here. All good. I think I do have a solution for that sort of thing. I am just going to cut ties here with Mike for a second. There we go. I hope we can reconnect with our friend here, yes. But I'm glad everything is working all right. We sound good. You sound good. Everyone sounds nice. I dig that. And newer listeners out there, don't be shy. Sometimes these things do happen when you're doing a live show. You never know. But regardless, here we go again. Let's try to get a hold of Mr. Mike Hideous here. Hopefully this time he is alive and well. Mike, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, sir. How are you?
We'll find out, I suppose.
I know we'll find out soon enough.
All right. Let's see if this works.
Let's hope to God. Let's pray to Jesus. Let's pray to Allah. Let's pray to
Buddha. And Lucifer.
And Lucifer and George Floyd.
And
George Floyd. Let's pray to him. Our new deity.
Wow. There goes the show.
There goes the show. We're going to get knocked off again. I thought that was fine to say. There's nothing wrong with that. Was that illegal?
No, just...
Is that illegal to say?
Not in my book, it ain't.
I think it's fine. We're just having fun here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's okay.
Absolutely fine.
Just having a good time. Me and you. Me behind this microphone. Me looking at the chat. Me having a good time. Gotta wait for the beer. Anthony, I thought you were done with the beer. The Pale Horse says Fentanyl Floyd. That's a pretty interesting name. Wow. Too soon. Yes, too soon.
Too soon.
That is awful. That is tasteless. I am offended by that.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
It's true. They're going to end their career. So, Mike, what's going on with you? I hope everything is truly okay. I hope the family's doing well. I hope you're not sick out there. I hope things are going well for you.
As well as they could be, I suppose. I guess.
No crying?
No crying.
You haven't cried, right?
Not today, no.
Okay. Well, I cried today, okay? So leave me alone, okay? Leave me alone.
Good.
It finally happened, folks. These eyes shed tears. It's true.
Oh.
It was sad. I hated it, Mike. I did not like that at all.
I could imagine.
It was awful. It got dusty in the room. I started thinking about all the memories. It was, it was bad.
Sorry to hear.
I know, but we're all going to have to deal with it. With our parents or our grandparents, we all have to sort of see them when they're not doing so well, obviously. When they get really old. Mike, you know the drill.
Sure do.
You know the whole story.
I do.
But hey, you have to endure that sort of thing.
It's part of life.
That will be us one day.
That's right.
How sad.
If we even get to that.
If we make it that far and if the world doesn't blow up, isn't that sad?
Point taken.
Hopefully the world doesn't blow up like that. Let's hope cooler heads prevail.
Indeed.
Oh my. This is a terrible show, by the way. It kind of is tonight.
It's like I said.
I feel sad.
Our best show the other day to this.
I feel really sad today now. I shouldn't have brought that up to you. Yeah, what are you going to do? All good, though. But in other news, Mike, even though the world has sort of turned upside down and Canada's going a little wild out there.
Oh, my God.
Things are going crazy. They lost their minds. Our Canadian friends have lost their goddamn minds. I'm not even surprised, though. I've been waiting for all this to come to a close. I mean, I've been waiting for the human civilization to sort of pack its bags and just close shop here, Mike.
Yeah, well, we're that close. We're
close.
Very, very similar to how Rome fell.
2 seconds to midnight.
Indeed. 2 minutes, actually.
Well, we're even closer now. That's why
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But like I was saying, it's very similar to how the Roman Empire fell 1700 years ago. People get too relaxed in their way of living.
Oh, okay.
And you no longer start worrying about how to defend your domain, your country.
Yeah.
And you got so many people who are out there just like frivolously running around bitching about this, that, and the other thing, fighting wars over this. There's an asteroid out there with our name on it, and we're just fighting ourselves.
It's coming closer.
Just fighting ourselves day after day. And it's such a frivolous thing. Whose God is better than your? My God's better than your God. It's unbelievable.
People are fickle. What's up, Tyler out there? Tyler Fleming in the chat room. Yeah, good to see you again. And of course, the safety doc is asking, why do you feel sad, Michael? Can you give a 30-second recap? Mike, is that allowed? Is that against the law? Are you allowing it?
I'm fine with it. You do what you want, man.
Here we go, Mike. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm sad because, I visited my grandfather. He, is elderly. He's old now. I love him very much. He started bringing up the past, his kids that are now deceased, the memories that are now gone and wiped away, how you close your eyes and all kinds of time has gone by. We can all relate. I was thinking about that, and, I shed a tear too, and that's never normal for me. That's not supposed to happen. That's against the law, by the way. You're not supposed to make me cry. That is a foul. That's not nice. That's not nice at all. That is very wrong. So that's what happened. That's a quick little recap, a little sad, but what can you do? Life goes on. Life goes on. You close your eyes and it's all gone. Unless you're Bob Saget, for him, he was in a dream world and it was all good for him. You didn't have the awareness that he was going to die or that he was dying. We can all wish we go out like Bob Saget, by the way.
Not me, man.
Die in or sleep?
Did he die in his sleep?
Well, they're saying he was murdered, but I don't know. That's just the rumor I heard. I would think if you have that much money, if you have that much money, Mike, I think some things do happen. You owe something, you owe someone something, and they went after him, and boom, headshot.
That's what happened?
They whacked him.
Headshot? What do you mean he got shot in his sleep?
I believe that's what they're saying. That
or was it
blunt
suicide?
trauma to the head.
Oh, right. Not a shot, but a
something
whack.
happened. Yeah, someone hit him with something. They're saying he hit his head, but how do you fracture your skull by hitting the headboard of the bed? Doesn't really, he had a soft head.
Thrashing in his dreams? I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like bullshit. I don't know. I think he was really whacked. That's just my opinion. That's how I just perceive these things. I could be wrong. Do not sue me. Dear God.
Lordy, lordy.
Hopefully that isn't what happened.
Fingers crossed.
Let's hope that didn't happen. Katz Jackson says, shower fall. What do you think, Mike? Do you think he slipped and fell in the shower?
So in other words, he slipped and fell in the shower, and he slipped right into his bed?
Right. Well, he hit his head. He got up. He just, did a little shuffle, and he went and laid down. It was all honky-dory in his mind. And then he just never woke up again. Honky, yeah. We're getting sued again. Can't say honky anymore.
I could say it.
It's against the law.
I'm allowed to say it.
You can. You're Italian.
I'm a honky. Yeah, actually, I'm a wop.
You're a wop. You can't say that.
I can say that too.
You don't have white privilege, as they say.
Oh well,
quote
depends
unquote.
on who you're talking to.
Mike, they don't accept you.
Yo, sure they do.
You're Italian.
Who doesn't accept me?
No one.
No one accepts me.
No, you're as acceptable as what's his name?
Who?
Our friend in New Jersey out there.
Tom Christie. What's his name? Wait, Bill Christie.
Yeah, Bill Christie.
Christie Evans.
Yeah, that person. Dago. See, now the chat is going after you.
Chris Christie.
Chris Christie, yeah. Well, you can add him to the list too.
For what?
For just, being repulsive to humanity. Got Chris Christie out there. As acceptable as pizza, yeah. Vic LTD. Right. Oh, well, I'm glad we are back in the groove here. We're having some fun again, Mike. I hope you feel better. I hope you laughed at my tears. I hope my tears made you feel better.
Oh, yes. I love the sweet, salty taste of tears and sadness.
Oh my.
I'll lick them off your face.
I'm not even surprised to hear that. I am not surprised, Mike.
Ugh.
Well, that's all good, Mike. All good.
Okay.
They're saying, well, people are saying they're going to call in, but I don't see anyone calling in.
They probably can't.
They probably can't. They can't call in. Maybe because it's not working. I don't know. I'm a honky cat. That's what Steven is saying. Are you a honky cat? I don't even know how a cat can function on the internet and use a keyboard, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there are some smart honky cats out there. We'll leave it at that. And Robert says, hey, Mike, have you seen Inside Job on Netflix? It's hilarious. It's lots of the jokes are about conspiracies. And Robert, I have not. That sounds interesting. Okay. Like jet fuel, we all know can't melt anything. Well, you know. Robert, yes, good point there. I appreciate that. I'm glad you shared that with us. And Anthony is saying straight to voicemail. That's not good. Not good at all, Mike. This is awful. No phone calls. I mean, that drops the show down all the way, in my opinion. If I can't hear your sweet little voices, this show's over. I wouldn't go that far. I'm just, being dramatic. I'm sorry. We'll go forward with or without you. You have all betrayed us, by the way. Everyone in the chat room, everyone watching at home. It's all your fault. You let this happen. That was my conspiracy theory right there.
Was it?
Yeah, they let it all happen, by the way.
Enemy spotted.
That's right.
Bada bing.
Michael says, how would Jesus fake his death? Mike, go ahead. What are your thoughts on Jesus faking his own death? Well, kind of like how people were saying this is a false flag narrated by our own government, starting a war with the Ukraine and blaming it on Russia. Go ahead, Mike. All good.
I think
Sorry.
Probably the easiest way to tell Jesus was actually faking his death. All you got to do is look at him on a cross.
He was faking the funk.
If he's got one nail through both his feet and one nail through his left wrist and not a nail in the other one, then you know he faked his death because he hammered his own nails in.
And I hope that answers your question there, Mr. Michael Kuzi, if that is your last name. And of course, ASFD says, what do you think about Brock Lesnar winning the Elimination Chamber today? I had no idea that was going on. I hope Brock Lesnar does a great job doing that. We wish him well. We wish him the very best. We love that very much. I don't know what's going on here with this caller. Maybe they are live. Hopefully they can hear us. Probably not. That's always fun. Caller, can you hear us here? Oh, they can't hear us.
Swell.
Yeah, this is just fantastic. Not a good night, by the way.
You think?
Not a good night if you are Michael and Mike. Yes, not a good night. I shed tears today, and now I'm going to shed tears here. Just kidding, there's no crying, by the way. That's illegal. We can't do that here. That would be wrong. Caller, go ahead. Oh.
No, I can't hear you on the phone.
Oh, no, they can't hear us.
Oh, jeez.
Mike, this is not good. This is not good at all. Not good. Not good. Terrible, actually. This is the worst show ever, folks, by the way. This is...
Worst show ever.
Worst show in the world. Caller, I know you can't hear us. And there he is. Love that. That's Anthony, by the way. We appreciate that. We got to isolate that laugh, by the way. That's amazing. We love that. Yeah, it is illegal, Vic. That's right. That's illegal.
What's illegal?
Oh, no, they hung up. Hopefully they could hear me say that. Oh, well, the whole, laughing was illegal. But no, it's not. It's perfectly fine. This is perfectly normal to have these ups and downs when you're trying to do a live show. It makes it more fun. Not everything goes the way it should sometimes. That's what makes it entertaining. At least for me, Mike. I don't know if you feel that way either, but
I couldn't tell because I lost you. But however, somebody just made a very, very good point on the chat room.
Oh, you're in the chat room now.
I'm looking at the chat room. And they said it could be the moon. Very good point.
The moon. Blame it on the moon. Yes, it is the moon. The moon is causing all kinds of disturbances right now. It's messing with the force.
The force, exactly.
The force. I wonder why, Mike. I wonder what's going on here.
It's probably a combination of things. It's definitely Skype. I'm losing you on Skype, so.
Yeah, you keep losing me online here. It's awful. Eric is saying no more calls. I know. I don't know. We might not be able to talk to you guys. Yes, tonight is still very entertaining, though. I still enjoy this. Yes, it's still fun for me.
I think not taking any more calls. I hate saying it, but I think by not taking any more.
Yeah, we can't take calls right now.
It's not a good idea.
It's broken. We broke it, Mike.
Hey, don't look at me, man. You were the one that was crying.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
At least we got that, though.
China is asshole.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
As long as we have the soundboard, we're good. As long as we have this, we're all good. As long as we can do that, yes. And China, yes.
China.
As long as we have that, we are just fine. We don't need callers. We do like your call. We do like your calls, by the way. But until we are able to fix this little problem, then, folks, we can't take your calls right now. It is awful. It's the worst thing in my life, by the way. Not to interact with all of you here. That is really, really messing me up. It messed up my life. It really has. But as long as I could play this mic, then we are all good. As long as I could hear this, I am fine. Mike,
Sounds good.
Yeah, it sounded good, right?
Yeah, brought me back to the days.
As long as I could hear this, then the world is all right. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Mike, we are doing good here, and I think I'm getting another call, but this time through Skype. I don't know what's going to happen here. I might lose you, though.
Uh-huh.
I might lose you if I do that, but I'm not quite sure. Do we have someone else here? Maybe not. I thought we had someone else here in the room, not in the call. Okay, what happened? I thought somebody was in here with us. Here on Skype, by the way. Let's add them on here. Hopefully they can hear us. Yeah, a little ring, ring, ring here. This is Eric. I believe he was trying to chime in here.
Ring a ding ding.
Using Skype, which is fine. Skype works. Yeah. Eric, are you out there? Are you alive?
It works. Are you there?
Are you there?
Can you hear me now?
We hear you loud. Yes.
Can you hear me now?
We hear you. We hear you just fine.
And he's gone.
And he's gone.
I hear myself just fine.
You're hearing yourself just fine.
Good. All right.
I hear Hideous just cackling in the background.
Well, at least you can hear that.
It's like I hear you and I having a conversation in real time, and then I hear Mike in another reality on another timeline.
He's in another
cackling
world.
away.
Mike is in another galaxy right now.
I don't know. I have no idea how this is happening.
I don't either. I think it's a Russian attack. I'm telling you. As soon as
I'm going to ignore the alternate timeline conversation and just focus on the one I'm having right now.
Good idea. Good idea. I'm just trying to ignore that.
I was just going to make a few comments.
Go ahead.
You mentioned Chris Christie.
Oh my.
A lot of people don't know this, but Chris Christie was abducted by aliens when he was a child, and he received an implant And that implant later grew into what is known as a manitou. Do you know what a manitou is?
It's one of those things that swims in the ocean.
Yes, we know. We're familiar.
No, manitou is a creature.
I was
It's like
teasing.
an alien creature, like a hybrid that's implanted in the body and just grows in the belly.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You sure it's not a manatee?
It's a manatee to me.
I'm just teasing. Go
There's
ahead.
actually
Go
an
on.
old movie, I think it was the 70s. If you just Google it, The Manitou.
The Manitou.
Yeah, it's a great fucking movie, The Manitou.
The
I think
Manitou.
there was a lady that was in this hospital and she had this growth on her shoulder.
Oh my God.
And
How gross.
it kept growing. And so she went in for surgery. And when they cut open this giant cyst on her shoulder, this fucking creature pops out. It's called the Manitou. It's fucking great.
It's from 1978. I just brought it up right now.
Sounds like
Yeah, that is a
fun.
classic. I highly recommend everybody watch that because it'll freak your ass out.
A psychic's girlfriend finds out that a lump on her back is a growing reincarnation of a 400-year-old demonic Native American spirit. Whoa.
Yes.
That's pretty heavy.
And that's what Chris Christie has growing in his stomach right now.
He's got that growing in his little tummy there.
Yes, he does. It's
Chris
it's
Christie.
a reptilian, though. See, the reptilian's got a hold of Christie, and Christie's working with Putin on the. Nobody knows this. It's insider information.
I'm not surprised by any of this information, by the way.
Yeah, Putin is in on it all. See, actually, what's happening with Putin in the Ukraine is the reptilians and the Chinese have agreed on a false flag event where the reptilians and the Draco, Dracos run the Chinese, the reptilians run the Russians.
Yeah.
They're trying to do a takeover of the American version of the Venusians because the Venusians never left. The aliens are in the White House, but they're the good aliens. Yeah, that's what's happening. I just want you to know.
Right on.
I will definitely keep my eyes out for that.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah.
Michael, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm here too.
I'm cutting in and out, though, for whatever reason.
Glad you guys are here. Because I don't know what is happening.
Well, I'm going to hang up and because it's just not. It just doesn't seem to be working. But
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort.
E for effort, my friend. Hello. Anybody there?
Part of breaking through, ain't it part of what you do? Catch a victim while he's dumb, break his larynx with your time, and it's time to get high. Well, this ain't no goddamn dream, it's exactly what it seems. Wake up today just to lay back down and say, I won't be coming back. Let's call it a heart attack. Give me some of that knack. This is just a final payback. They all flipped on me, took my passions, left me be. When I had a place to sit, a goddamn attitude to fit. Talk real smooth, knew where to spit. But things have changed and I've quit. Got nothing to look forward to but a backlash full of lies. You're too late for where you're going. This is fate, the whistle's blowing. It's much too Tell me what it's like to be alone. And let's not forget the Scarface prick who offers fix to your face. He dropped out of the subhuman.
Well, I think we are back here. I don't know what's going on, folks. The internet, technology here. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's been a terrible night here.
Indeed.
But we can hear each other now.
Now, yeah, now.
Now we
And then,
can.
Like in a little bit, we won't.
I know. In a few minutes, we'll be gone again. That is awful. No, the show didn't die just yet. It's coming to a close if this keeps happening here, though. That might be the reality that we all have to face here.
It's a concern.
It is. It is a concern. It is amazing that we are back, though. I have no idea how we are back again, but it's true. We're here and we are live again. I apologize for that. I have no idea what's going on here, folks. It's been, yes, just like that thing on the screen right now. We have been possessed. I think the show has been possessed for some odd reason.
It's the moon.
It's the moon. I think we were set up by the CIA, by the way.
Kia?
Yeah, I think they hit us with something, Mike.
I think they hit us with their weather machine. That's what I think they hit us with.
They hit us with HARP.
Harpy.
Yeah, well, that's what it's called, HARP.
Is that what it is?
Right. That's
Now
what
I know.
that is. You learn something new. And
I don't learn anything.
you don't learn anything new.
I'm a slow learner.
You're a slow guy. Well, all good though. We are still here. We are still functioning. Yes, play some Paula White. I think that might be the only thing that could save the show here if we do play Paula White. That is a great suggestion. It really is. It really is.
When I walk on White House grounds, God walks on White House
Well, that's always
grounds.
nice.
I had every right and authority to declare the White House as holy ground because I was standing there, and where I stand is holy.
That's Paula White. We did miss that. We really did.
To say no to President Trump would be saying no to God.
It would be.
And I won't do that.
We are in a spiritual war.
We
right
are in
now.
a spiritual
Let
warfare
every
right now.
demonic
This is true.
network That has aligned itself
I
against
agree with
the
her, Mike.
purpose, against the
you
calling
now?
of President
I do.
Trump. Let it be broken. Let it be torn down in the name of Jesus.
Name of
You want me to
Jesus.
tell you what my thoughts are? The thoughts of the King of Kings, the thoughts of the Lord of Lords. I'm downloading heaven.
Get God. I missed this, by the way. I know you hate it, but I think it's hilarious. God will restore your phone lines now. This is true.
I am Paula, who is pretty.
I'm feeling the love
I'm
of
not gonna be
Jesus
pretty
taking
when I'm
over me
90
right
years
now.
old.
Here's this former messed up Mississippi girl.
I
lived
feel
in a
like the show is
trailer
going to work
with
out
a
after
trailer
all.
Trash. Daddy
Do ya?
commits
I do.
suicide, got pregnant out of wedlock.
I think we're good now.
Been married, been divorced, not just once.
I feel positive now.
Twice.
I'll take your word for it.
Advisor to the president. We'll get to that later. It's all in there. Michael Jackson. Kid
Praise
Rock,
the Lord.
president,
This is
it's
true.
all in there, all right?
Thank you, Paula. What a great job you do. The
I feel better, I'm telling you.
I hear we're more popular than ever with the evangelicals. You're the only one, and she'll tell the truth. She'll
I
always
feel a lot better
Southern
now.
California is looking at well, there's already law.
Hallelujah.
Governor
Yes, Chad, I
that
agree.
Says the Bible is
Praise
the
the
book of hate
Lord.
speech and to ban the
This is
sell-out.
hate. Is this considered hate
Was
speech? I hope
created
not.
as the largest human
Are they going to get rid of us because of Paula
because
White?
The greatest people on there were human traffickers because the FBI and because intelligence
That
could
FBI.
not do it because it's live and it's real time and they can track your kid in less than a second.
They're tracking us right now.
There's a
That hurts
Department of Treasury in heaven that God is watching
Well,
over
God is
everything you
watching
do,
over us.
and
This is
you
true.
are storing up eternal treasure that will go so far beyond, I think, that we can even begin to imagine. Do you need to send in $3,500?
Very nice. I did appreciate that. I'm glad Paula White was here to save the night, by the way. She saved the night.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness for her. Thank goodness.
I know. Well, things weren't working, by the way. And then I started playing the Jesus thing, and then everything now is working okay.
Is it?
It kind of is. I've found, well, you have to understand, one of the channels, they sort of just stopped working here on the mixer.
Ugh.
I have no idea why. Everything was going good, and then boom, Russia strikes again. Those goddamn red commies. Now we're going to get kicked off. It's over. The show's over now.
Yeah. Can't offend communists.
We can't. We have to protect them.
Yeah.
People love communism.
They sure do.
They love it. Lots of people do. It's kind of a little frightening, to be honest. It's a little weird. But no, things are working okay. I'm glad we had Paula White. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're there.
No,
We're looking at this weird screen right now. By the way, Mike, there's this figure with the upside down cross on his head, and he's like sort of moving around. He kind of possessed the show. We're gonna have to back out of this one. Okay, there. Now that's much nicer now.
Is it?
A little bit. Now we have a globe spinning around. The flat earthers will not like that. They will be offended by that. By the way. Yes, the earth is flat, by the way. If you didn't know that already.
Oh, of course I knew that.
That's what they're telling me. That's what the flat earthers say to me. They say the earth is flat.
And you reply with,
is it now?
Is it now?
I just say, okay, maybe in their reality it is flat, Mike. You never know. I don't see life through their eyes, they don't see life through mine. But, I tend to believe that the earth is not flat exactly. It might be a little funky shaped. I don't know. But maybe it's not completely, round. Who knows, right? We don't know. You say potato. Some people say potato. Some people collect stamps. Some people like Joe Biden. You get the point.
You say flat.
Yeah.
Yes. Some say flat. Some say round.
Good lordy. I'm glad things are working, though. I'm glad we are back in order here.
I got news for you. You cut out a couple times.
Oh, you son of a whore.
Yeah, sorry, pal. I hate to tell you. I lost you a couple times.
Yes. Well, I'm glad things are working out. If you don't like it, you could, escort yourself away from here. This is a private party.
And Steve Orrs says Bugs Bunny proved it was round when he threw the baseball.
This is true.
Around the earth.
That's right.
Was a classic cartoon.
That's all the evidence I need. That's all the evidence I need. If Bugs Bunny can do it, then that proves his point. Anthony says, sex, who likes sex? I do, and Miller hates Lou Hammer. I don't know what that's all about, but...
Hello.
Oh, we lost Mike already.
Nah.
Oh, we lost him, folks. This is not good. Yes,
Hello?
He is. This is not good. Mike has officially lost us here for some odd reason again. Good Lord. We keep losing him, folks. I don't know why. I don't know why, folks. We keep losing Mr. Mike Hideous. It's not good. This is a really bad thing, folks. But, that's what happens. The weather is not good out there where he's at. I guess the internet is kind of spotty. Kind of spotty, but I guess that happens every now and then. Let's hope Mike can hear us this time here when we bring him back in. Mike, can you hear us this time?
Yes. Audience, are you having a good time yet?
I think they're having an awful time. No, they're having a great time. They like the ups and downs, the peaks and valleys. They like it all. It's
Good.
entertaining. It's entertaining for me.
Good.
This is what makes this is how you write it.
What does it make?
Yeah.
What?
I said this is
Sorry, I
how
lost
you. Oh God, Mike, you lost him again. I think we have been possessed here, Mike. I have no idea why you can't hear me. But Mike, I guess we're gonna have to cut ties here soon.
I think so.
If this keeps happening here.
Sadly.
Sadly, Mike, I know. I don't want to end the show without you here. This is terrible.
a bummer.
It is. It's sad. It really is. We haven't even got to anything here.
No, we haven't.
We really haven't. We were trying here for the last couple minutes here. But we have not done so well. I mean, technology is... It's because of Russia, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's Russia. It's Russia.
It's Russia, definitely.
It's Russia. I'm blaming Russia. It's the goddamn Russians, folks. The Pale Horse is blaming you, by the way.
Blaming me?
They're blaming you. They're saying this is all your fault.
Probably.
I have no idea. I don't think it's entirely your fault, though. I don't believe that'd be a fact.
Damn Democrats messing with Mike's Wi-Fi.
It might be the Democrats. This is true. It might be Kamala Harris. I don't know. She's not a big fan of yours, I heard.
That's all the hillbillies I live out by in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. It's all the hillbillies out there. And by the way, Mike, I saw this story here recently. It's been blowing up all over the place, that Victoria's Secret model they hired.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh,
Do you
my
think that's
God.
right? Do you think that's
I think
fair?
that's not right. I think that's, exploitation right there at its finest.
Okay, so let's just start out by saying that we both agree. First of all, we don't have anything against anybody who has any mental issues.
Not at all.
Or any severities with mental coping or anything like that. Nothing. In fact, I feel very sorry for people who have those conditions. So explain to me. I think it's almost an exploitative type of thing that they took a person who has Down syndrome, and even when you look at her, she doesn't look like she has it, but they say she does. So she has a very light case of Down syndrome, in my personal opinion.
When I see that face, it looks like a Down syndrome victim.
It does. You can usually tell.
They look like they have Down syndrome, by the way.
Right. So what I'm saying is, you could look at a person who has a bad case of Down syndrome, and you can see it in the structure of their face.
Well, I could see it here for sure.
Right, but she doesn't have it nearly as bad. Would you agree?
No, she has it pretty bad. I just don't think you've seen every photo.
Maybe I didn't. I only saw 2 photos, and that was all I saw, and I moved on. I was disgusted, not by the girl, but by the fact that they would use somebody. I don't know. It is a touchy situation.
It's being posted all over the place.
It is. It is.
Yeah, so it's hard not to see a bunch of photos of this. I think she's Puerto Rican or something, right?
I was just going to say, I think she's European, isn't she?
No, I believe it's a woman from Puerto Rico, I believe.
Okay. Pretty light skinned from Puerto Rico.
I believe that's where she's from.
Yeah. Honky Puerto Rican.
Honky Puerto Rican. Now the show's going to go down for sure. I don't think you could say that.
That's a conundrum, isn't it?
That's I don't know what to call that. That's no good in my opinion. That is not good. Sophia Giroux, 24. She is Puerto Rican. That's what they're saying here. Puerto Rican model, yes. Yeah, see, she has officially become the first Victoria's Secret model with Down syndrome. I don't know what to say about that. That's a little much for me.
You know what I'll say about it? I think that every goddamn company that's out there, every big company is so eager to prove how great they are by hiring this person or that one because it's a minority thing. Everybody's so concerned about being PC that's like they've got something to prove. And in my personal opinion, that's just arrogance.
It's crazy. But I mean, I have the photo up here in the chat room. When I see this, I see someone with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I mean, not to, be a hater, she's of
Not at all.
age. She's, doing her own thing. Congratulations to her, but
good for her.
The people that, hired her, it's kind of crossing the line in a weird way. It's like, they're kind of, Down syndrome-ish.
I think it's wrong.
They are too down with the Downs. That's too down. You're being too down, by the way. It's true.
Down.
You're being too down.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, brother.
It's a little much, folks. It's a little much. If you have not seen that, it's like, what's next? Victoria's Secret is going to have a woman in a wheelchair.
Yeah, they'll next be like amputees.
Is that what we're going to do? Amputees out of the military? Is that what we're going for?
Little
nubs hanging out, and you're going to see them in bikinis. Yeah, that's very progressive. That's very,
I don't think it's nearly as progressive as well. Let me
My
define what I'm
God.
talking about here.
What country? What world am I living in?
This image that you have on YouTube.
Yes.
I don't like when I look at her. Yes, I can see that she has the disease. Yes, but it's not nearly as severe as some of the people that you have seen with it before.
Absolutely.
And
but
again,
does that make it right, though?
Right, and I'm not bashing her. I'm not insulting anyone with Down syndrome. I'm simply saying it's kind of odd. I almost feel like it's an exploitive picture. I really do.
It kind of is.
Am I wrong to say that? Is that wrong?
I don't believe so. I have the same feeling. I think it's a little too much. I am a little, little bothered by that they would actually go that low to do that.
Can I tell you a quick story?
You could tell me any story you want.
Check this out. Years ago, when I was, in the band and doing things as Mike Hideous, I was invited to be a judge for several local beauty contests within the gothic scene, within the goth scene.
The goth scene.
They'd have these contests for it was supposed to be a beauty contest. And I can honestly tell you, and again, this goes back to what I was just saying about the whole PC thing. Every girl that would come on, now listen, when you say a beauty contest, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? A girl who's beautiful, yes? Would you not say that? Michael.
That means yeah.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know. All right. So you see this, you go to a beauty contest, you're expecting a woman who's beautiful to win for the features of her face and or body.
Sure.
That's a beauty contest.
Yeah.
And I can tell you every contest that I was part of, the woman who was the least attractive won.
She won.
Yeah. Now I'm not saying that in a negative way. I had nothing against, I wasn't angry with, or had no issues with the people who won, who were less attractive than the girls that should have won if it was a beauty contest. So this is what I mean by the whole PC thing. They go, oh, well, she's not as attractive, so let's vote her as the most beautiful girl just to show her that we care. Well, that's stupid.
This reminds me of that commercial of like that high school where they're at senior prom and they vote for the girl that has Down syndrome.
Right.
This is wrong, by the way. It doesn't feel right to me to be staring at someone with Down syndrome in a bikini. It just seems a little weird. That's like trying to normalize pedophilia almost. Not as extreme, but you get my point. It's wrong. It's a little weird. It's a little,
It is.
It's like it's someone's fetish. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion. Like someone in the back, one of the writers, one of the photographers, one of the people in the head office there, in the nice suits. They probably have a thing for Down syndrome women. Maybe there's something going on there with this person. We don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly.
We don't live life through their eyes, so we don't really know what's going on. What sort of kinky fetish this person was into? Holy shit!
I don't know about that.
Whoa! I'm going there.
I can honestly say
I'm not letting it go.
A lot to do with people wanting to show how PC they are and how
disturbing,
ultimately interracial and intersexual that they can be, and not see any problems with anybody.
I'm disturbed.
It's like the kids in school. They do these contests where they participate in these sports and they get everybody gets an award. Even if you didn't win, you get an award.
There you go.
What's the point?
Just show up. It's okay.
Yeah, here you go. Achievement award.
Yeah.
You didn't win, but you're awesome. No, you're not. You lost. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in grammar school or high school anymore.
Everyone's a winner, Mike.
Everybody.
A winner
yeah,
in
apparently.
life. We won. We all win.
Apparently.
Yes, we all end up in the same place, so it doesn't matter.
Yay. Yay.
Yay. Yeah, we all end up, staring off into space when we are, elderly.
Yeah.
Some people do it right now. Some people are doing it now.
Mm.
In their bedrooms. And my God, this photograph is really disturbing me right now.
Is it?
It kind of is.
I mean, she's not that terrible looking. It's just...
It's just wrong, Mike, in my opinion. We need to censor this. There needs to be some kind of a censor over this image here, Mike. We need like a black...
I'm going to just be the devil's advocate for
sort
a
of
moment
square.
here, Michael. Bear with me.
Pixelated.
Well,
Go ahead.
if that girl was on this show right now talking to us, and she's, what do you think her response would be to us saying that we think it's
like they're taking advantage of her, of her downs.
Right. What do you think she would say to you?
I would say, she's been past this. It's been in her mind, but she's here to show the world what she's got, and she's not holding back. I think that's something she would probably say.
Right.
Maybe. I'm just throwing that out there. I don't know.
And you're probably right.
No fucking clue.
Oh, God.
We have a city to burn.
This is a rough one.
It's a rough one.
It is. I got nothing against her or anybody who has Down syndrome. I really don't. I feel sorry for them. I wish they didn't have it.
I know.
Not to say that they're not part of the world. They are.
They're not part of the world, Mike. Is that what you're saying?
No. Let me repeat that. I didn't say that.
I heard it. I'm going to tell your boss.
Oh, who?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
My bird?
Yeah, the bird. He's in charge. Yes, it's rough like Coney Island.
Yes. Whatever that means.
Coney Island.
Yes. That is what? Yes, that is a.
It's rough
place
out there.
Yes, I think they closed Coney Island.
I would go there if I was in trouble. By the way, if I was running from the fuzz.
From the law.
From the law, I was running away from the boys in blue.
The fuzz.
Keeping it real.
Can't remember the last time I heard that word.
I'm keeping it real. Someone's asking, does she bite?
Oh.
Well, I mean, she's not in a cage. Of course she doesn't bite.
Ooh.
Do you see a funnel around her neck? Of course she doesn't bite.
Dang.
Was that too much?
That was over the edge, brother.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend you.
Oh, not me.
I'm sorry. But yes, Mike, I think it's wrong. I'm not with it. I'm totally not down with the Downs in that regard. I do like the people with Down syndrome. I have nothing against them. I embrace them. I see nothing wrong with them. They are just trying to live life too, and that's what this nice woman is doing. There's nothing wrong with that, but do I feel it's wrong to sort of plaster her around in this way and, try to sort of normalize this sort of thing? Are they saying, go ahead, go out with the Down syndrome girl next door? It's all good. Is that the message, Mike? Is that what's going on here?
I think what you're saying is you're not down with the Downs.
I'm not down with the Downs. It's true. I'm just being honest.
Like, do what you're doing, but don't do it here.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it around me. If I see you do it, I'm going to treat you like a dog and just put your face in shit.
Oh, brother.
I know, I agree.
Whew.
That was a rough one.
Indeed.
Rough like Chris Christie.
Well, that would be fat like Chris Christie.
Yeah, he's something else, that Chris Christie.
That Chris Christie guy.
Yeah, that guy.
You have Down syndrome.
He might have Down syndrome. He sometimes would give
Oh, we
off the impression that he has Down syndrome. He kind of looks like he kind of does. A little Downey there.
We're so going to jail tonight.
A little Downey Jr. there. Robert Downey Jr. there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, why not? Why can't we say that? Is that wrong? Crucify me. I cried today. I could say what I want tonight. I could say whatever I want tonight. I think I earned that.
Oh.
I think I earned that sort of entitlement tonight. I'm not going out with a woman with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't go that far. I have limits too, okay? There is a line in the sand, boys and girls. You don't go out with a Down syndrome woman, by the way. Don't let them entice your little minds out there.
Well,
don't let them distort your mind, folks. This is evil. This is wrong. This should be illegal.
Wow.
I think this should be illegal. I'm not even lying. Now I'm serious. This should be illegal. Not right. This is satanic in nature. Paula White would not agree with this. I don't either. These people are going to hell.
Whew.
They're going to hell fast. Faster than Building 7 in New York. Maybe the show is going down now. After that comment, I don't know.
It might.
It might happen. But at least we had fun doing it though, right?
Oh,
at least we had a great time.
At least we told it like it was. No.
That's right. We told it how it goes. What in our minds?
I like that comment. It just we like what you're doing, but don't do it here.
Don't do it here. That is great. That's a good one. But yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
We should probably move on off of this subject.
I don't know, Mike. I'm not done with it. I don't want to move on yet. I can't move on. This is just terrible, folks. I hope none of you out there are supporting this. Those of you in the chat room, I hope none of you are rallying behind this, throwing up your fist in the air, getting behind this sort of movement. Next thing you know, the callers are going to say, hey, look, we're going out with a Down syndrome girl. This is fantastic. Now I'm going out with a girl in a wheelchair. This is great.
Yes. I'm going out with a girl who has leprosy.
I'm going out with a girl with no legs and no arms. Is that where we're going, Mike? Are we taking
Michael,
it that far?
We are treading very thin ice.
The first ever Victoria's Secret model with no arms and no legs. Yes. Great.
How hot is that?
Great. This is amazing. I can't wait for that. It's coming. The world is over, folks. Let's just put it that way. The world is completely over. Just get over everything. Just let it go. All your troubles, just let it go. The world's over. The world's over.
Certainly feels that way.
It's done, Mike.
It certainly feels that way.
The birds know in the background. They know I'm telling the truth. They know I'm the truth. They know I speak no lie.
Indeed.
They know. The birds always know. They have a great sense. They do. Oh, God, Mike. This was a fun night, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time.
A confusing night. I'll give you that.
It was kind of troublesome, but we pulled through. We pulled it down faster than Building 7. Larry Silverstein style. We did that.
Nice.
We got it done. But we still pushed through. We persevered. We did not let that hinder this performance. We had to entertain the audience, Mike.
And we did well at that, I think.
I believe so. I believe we accomplished the task at hand. I believe Jesus Christ put his power into me and we got through it. Jesus Christ helped me. I'm being honest. I believe so. The power of Christ, got into the technology and made this shit happen for me. So I appreciate it.
Christ compels you.
I'm not telling lies. Being honest. Anthony says, ask Michael Decon. I was panicking on Monday because they lie. I have no idea what he's referring to. Anthony in the chat room. But okay, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you 100%. I don't know what you're saying or alluding to, but I'm with you. We are with you in spirit, and
no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. But just go with the flow. We appreciate Anthony and everyone else out there, leaving comments here and there in the chat. They're chatting away. We love that. But Mike, I think I might be done looking at this photograph here.
I think you should move on, buddy.
I don't like it. It's scaring me. In the sense that it was wrong what they did to this poor woman. It was wrong. Moving on.
Likely.
Moving on, Mike. Moving on. Let's not get too involved into this. Or the show's getting pulled. Yes, for hate speech. They're going to say you were supposed to like this.
Yeah.
You're going against the grain.
No doubt.
Like the truckers in Canada.
Yeah, what is up with that, huh?
I don't know, but they killed some lady, I believe. On a horse, they trampled her.
Oh, the Mounties?
The Mounties, right.
Oh my gosh.
They went in there, yeah. They were trying to disperse the crowd. They went in there,
wow.
shooting their guns, but no, that's not true. They weren't shooting guns. They were
I don't
just
think they carry guns.
No, they don't. They were just, they rolled up on all these people that were protesting, and they cleared the way, and by any means, yes, by any means, they trampled some lady.
Oh, that's hard. I'm assuming she's dead?
She's gone. Two people, yeah.
What a tragedy.
That is insane.
I'll say.
Yeah, so Canada, we appreciate all of you out there in Canada. We feel awful that this happened.
Yeah, it's sad what's going on up there.
It really is. I had no clue that Canada would fall so hard, I should say.
Well, yeah. Something's going on, man.
You could thank Justin Trudeau.
Who?
Justin Trudeau.
And who's that? Is that the president?
That's the guy, yeah. That's
the
Fidel's son. Justin Trudeau. Dustin Trudeau.
Trudeau.
I call him Dustin. I call him all kinds of things, by the way. The traitors of Canada.
Yeah, wow.
They are not for the people. They are very evil, in my opinion. In my perception of them, they are very evil. Maybe they're not in reality, but actions speak louder than words.
That's for sure.
And I am terrified of this man. Not in the sense where I'm, physically scared of this man, but the power that he has. Fidel Castro Jr.'s son. Yeah.
And wait, what? I'm confused. Are you saying his association is with Canada? I'm confused.
Mike, yes. Let's just say yes, Mike. It's okay.
No, really. I lost you. You jumped subjects. We were talking about Canada. What's Fidel Castro's son got to do with?
Justin Trudeau. That's the son.
That's his son?
They resemble. He has a strong resemblance. Yeah, Justin Trudeau.
Oh! It's not actually his son. You're just saying.
Well,
I am so confused right now.
Don't worry, Mike. It happens.
All right.
Give it a few days.
Okay.
Give it a few days. Yes. I believe I'm seeing some things here in the chat room. Yeah. I like what I'm reading here. I do like that. I was told I was going to Rikers. That's what Anthony is saying. Yes, Trudeau is Castro's bastard baby. Show the pics side by side. Yes, I know. People are laughing at you now.
Me?
Yeah, they're saying, "Come on, man."
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I haven't listened to the news in days, weeks. I haven't listened months. I haven't turned on any radio shows or anything like that. No news, nothing.
Yeah, Mike is clearing his mind. He's like a Buddhist monk.
I gotta clear my mind, man.
Yeah, you're like a Buddhist monk now.
I had to. I mean, every day, it's just negativity. There's nothing good going on. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I'm a little out of touch here, but I can't do it anymore. It was killing me, and I'm dealing with enough right now in my life.
It's over for Mike.
I wouldn't say it's
He's
over, but
stepping
it's
out.
definitely not happening.
It happens, Mike. It's okay.
I'm not worried about
You don't need to follow any of that noise. You just got to worry about gas prices.
Yeah, they're up to $3.80 out here.
And it'll skyrocket even higher.
That's just for regular.
It'll go up even higher coming soon.
The what is it? Diesel is well over four something, probably close to $5, and high octane is like $4.30. I think. I don't even know at this point.
It's expensive, in other words, and prices will
Indeed.
climb as the conflict around the world unfolds. And it's unfolding, folks. It's going down. It is going down. Hopefully things don't get worse, Mike. And
Christ's sakes, Mike, get in touch.
Yeah, Solitude Surfer, I saw that. Yes, Mike. The chat not happy with you.
No,
They're very angry.
Smart.
They are angry with you.
Oh, golly.
Hitler's
Sorry,
mom
guys.
was a whore too.
What?
I had no idea about Hitler's mom. Apparently Melissa is saying Hitler's mom was a whore too. Funny how that works. Smiley face. I had no clue.
It's not his fault. He lives in Pennsylvania. Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
Mike, how harsh.
Too funny.
Well, at least he's not Chris Christie. He's got that going for him.
What I call him before? Trev Christie.
Trev Christie, yeah. He might as well be named that. I'm sure he wishes his name was that right now. Yeah, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's not happy being Chris Christie.
You also heard that they're taking Ivana Trump and one of Trump's sons to the Supreme Court.
Really? I read something of that nature, but I thought, well, when is it going to happen?
It's going to happen. They're in the process of doing it. Last I heard something about it, or read something about it online. Again, I just think it's ludicrous.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Douglas Dietrich is Hitler's only son. Well, I have never heard that claim before either. Oh no, did we lose Mike again for the final time?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I hear you just fine.
All right, good.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you sound great.
Yeah.
Or is that debatable? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm saying that it's been a rough show tonight. Rough.
I've been enjoying it, Mike.
Have you been?
To be honest with you, yeah, even with all the issues we've had tonight, I've been having a great time. I'm not going to lie.
I'm glad you have.
Yeah, it's fun.
I get a little uptight when we have all these technological problems.
Oh, don't be sad, Mike. Don't be upset. It's okay. It's okay,
I'm not
Mike.
sad. I'm just uptight.
Yeah, well, don't be loosey goosey, Mike. It's okay. Loosey goosey. It's all good, Mike. Don't worry. It's a good thing, Sometimes these things happen. You have to climb certain obstacles. There's hills and valleys we all go through. Blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah.
Peaks and valleys and sunsets and all that beautiful jazz. Mike, it's all right. Don't worry. It was a very fun night for me. I enjoyed it. I do like the ups and downs of doing a live show. Sometimes these things work. Sometimes they don't. I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah, it's the roller coaster show.
Yeah,
today
it really is. And Mike, I know you want to check out here. I know this is killing you.
It's hard.
It's killing you faster than the Clintons.
Well, I mean, we're not having too many problems right now, but I mean, if you want to keep going, that's cool with me. Whatever you want.
I'm ready to go.
All right, go.
I'm ready to go like a Down syndrome motto in Victoria's Secret.
Oh my goodness.
Bikini. Are we getting kicked off? Is that what's going to happen?
I hope not.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, that was funny. That was a good line. A good line or two of ivermectin snort. It was fun. I was snorting that, by the way.
Where are you now?
I did a few lines of that, yeah. Even before the show, I was snorting ivermectin, trying to cure myself from COVID. I believe it worked, by the way. I think it did help. The nasal cavity, the mind no longer foggy. COVID-19 gone. I believe I'm good, Mike. I was taking, the ivermectin, the regular cold and flu medicine. All good in my opinion.
Good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good.
Yeah. Look on the bright side, you could be in the Ukraine getting shelled. Yeah, the pale horse says, don't let Mike ruin the show. Mike, you ruined the show. You ruined everything, Mike. That's what he's saying. He's saying you're a Russian operative. This is all your fault. You're the reason why why things are not working. Technology is bad because of you, the Russian cohort here.
Oh, I feel so much better now.
The Russian spy. Are you a mole, Mike? Who do you work for? Is it the KGB?
I work for the Biden.
Are you KGB, Mike?
No.
Or is it
Biden.
MI6? Is that you? Are you a UK guy?
I work for the 666 organization.
You work for a spy society.
Yeah.
There you go.
SS99.
There you are. Nice. Oh, Mike.
Agent Spy. That's me. Spy 99.
Right. Well, I don't think you're ruining the show, Mike.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that.
I don't think so at all. I think we're having a great time. We are just sort of roughing it out here. Perseverance, Mike. Mike is a spook. Mike, I think they're right about you.
Spook.
In the terms of you being, fed, I don't think they meant you like,
Was Killington.
I don't think they meant it that way, not in the honky Italian way.
Who you call Honky Willis?
I know who you call it honky. Mike works for Satan.
Mike works for Saturn.
You work for Saturn.
Saturn.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yes. Where did you find this? From a Victoria's Secret model. With the downs. Mike doesn't like that line at all. He's not down with the downs like I am now.
Just waiting for a comment, man. I'm just waiting for you to reply.
Down with the downs.
Oh, brother.
Don't repeat that, by the way, folks. Don't be saying that out loud. I don't want you to get in trouble.
The lowest number ever.
I agree. This will be the lowest number ever.
You are fake news.
No, I'm not.
Indeed, we are.
Now I'm talking to sound effects, Mike. I've lost my mind. Just remember, Mike, Jesus still loves you, and so do we, in spite of your being a Satanist. I think he means of you being a Satanist, but we understand. Mike,
Okay.
just remember, Satan is bad. Jesus is good for you, Mike. Don't forget that.
Okay, I won't. Thank you.
It's true, Mike. He's right.
Is it now?
Yeah. Remember, Jesus still loves you. Don't be angry with the man above. It's okay. He loves you.
Keep that in mind.
He loves you like he loves Down syndrome.
Oh.
Was that wrong?
No.
Was that too soon?
No.
No, Jesus has a plan for everyone.
Uh-huh.
That's why kids are born with cancer sometimes.
Oh, that's right. That is absolutely right.
That came from Jesus Christ.
They all say God has a hand in everything, so
That's
all
right.
the bad that goes wrong.
What's wrong with you're saying that's a mistake in life? I think not. I think Jesus did that intentionally. Are we going to hell, Mike?
We are definitely going somewhere.
Jesus died for Mike's sins.
All right.
Like a Madonna song. Whoa. The feds are here. We're being swatted.
Thank goodness.
Yes, they are breaking down the windows right now as we speak. It's KGB breaking in. That's what's going on, folks. I can hear them breaking down the next door in the other room. They're getting closer. This is scary.
So I got to ask you a serious question to get back into the show
Oh, a
here.
serious question.
A serious question. What do you think Biden's going to do if Russia attacks Ukraine? Or I should say invades.
What do you think he's going to do?
Yeah.
Well, that's not for me to sort of predict here. I have no idea what that man's going to do. I don't think even he knows what he's going to do. I don't think the man's in charge. That's up to the military.
No, he would give the. I mean, he's the one who's supposed to give the order. I mean, commander in chief.
Well, you know how that goes.
You got a good point. Like, who's in charge, really? Because he's certainly not.
Well, the military-industrial complex is in charge. They're the ones who are involved with everything. You know, they're the ones who actually call the shots.
Yeah.
Everyone has a different sort of policy. You know, these Republicans, Democrats, whatever floats your boat. You know, everyone will still bow down to the military and what they want. They're the ones calling the shots.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it's supposed to be the president who is
you're led to believe that, as we all are, but I don't usually believe it that way. I don't think so. I think there's other people in charge.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But no, I don't know what's going to happen. I think we are doomed, though, regardless.
Oh, there's no doubt.
I think the shit's hitting the fan.
No doubt.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen here. If Russia really goes through with all this, this is bad news for all of us.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's going to conquer the Ukraine in my prediction, in my mind. I think he will conquer the Ukraine.
Who, Putin?
Yeah, I think he will, but I don't think.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna.
I don't. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No. By all means, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, well, you know, he'll win this one, but against the world, no.
No, I don't know. I just think if he does what he does, I'm wondering who's going to back him.
Good question. Maybe China.
It's China. That's the other big issue.
I believe, they'll be the axis of evil again.
Yep.
Just like back in the day. That's what I believe.
See, this is what gives me nightmares.
China.
That gives you nightmares, China?
No doubt.
China.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Well, that's always fun, right?
What a world. You know, I feel like I'm living like in the 80s again when I was still having nightmares
when you're
and
having
thoughts
fun.
about nuclear war.
When you were watching Blade Runner.
Oh, I watched Blade Runner just about a month ago.
What a coincidence. So did I.
Did you?
It's a great film.
It's on Netflix.
Love Blade Runner, by the way. Yeah, that's where I saw it.
I have
Netflix.
a DVD version too. I even have the book.
Very badass. And we're past the Blade Runner era already.
That's right. It was supposed to take place in what, 2020?
Something like that, I believe. If I recall correctly. If the booze allows me to remember.
I think it was 2019 or 2021.
Something
of
that
number.
nature, yes. My God, but yes, Mike.
You know, it's interesting you mentioned that because I was watching Terminator 3 the other day, and that also is supposed to take place in 2019.
Right, that's true. Another classic movie, by the way.
Right, and even China has their face identification thing, whatever it's called,
China,
which is named Skynet.
Yes, the facial recognition.
That's right. Yeah, that's what it is.
Shit's going down, Mike. I don't know what's going to happen next. I can't really predict the future, but I do know that war is guaranteed this time. Yes, it is a thing to worry about, to be curious about, to spectate, to blah, blah, blah. Yes, it's pretty nuts, Mike. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I do wish everyone well. And, I do wish you well too, Mike. I hope nothing bad happens to you when the Great War sort of unfolds. Hopefully, we don't see anything go down on American soil. Not another Pearl Harbor-like event, Mike, is what I'm getting at.
Fingers crossed that nothing bad like that happens.
Holy shit, can you imagine if something like that happened, Mike?
No, I couldn't.
They attacked Los Angeles in the Bay before, so you never know. You never know.
Right. No, wait, not Los Angeles.
Oh,
now,
yes.
Who are we talking about?
We're talking about, what happened.
When?
Back in the day.
What day?
Los Angeles, they were bombed.
You mean the movie Escape from Los Angeles?
No. No, the Los Angeles Times bombing. Back
Who
in
got bombed in Los Angeles? When?
Back in like October of like 1910 or something, I believe.
By who?
Well, that was a bit of a mystery.
Is this for World War I we're talking about?
This is way before that. A long time ago, Mike. But yes, I'm sorry to confuse you here. But Mike, I believe it's almost time to get going here. Soon.
It is.
I know. I know I didn't want to keep you up too long.
Not at all. I had nothing better to do.
Really, Mike? Nothing better to do than collect rocks and paint rocks at home?
Ugh. Well, this has been definitely an interesting night.
It's been a great time. Again, I do, appreciate you being here. It's been fun. I appreciate all the listeners out there hanging out with us. Hopefully not too many people are getting drunk out there. Too bad. It's okay to get drunk, but not, where you have Down syndrome. That kind of drunk. Oh, Mike, we're getting pulled off for sure now.
I'm sorry, you dropped out. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, maybe you don't want it. Maybe I shouldn't repeat that line.
Okay.
It was not good, by the way. I said something real bad.
Okay. Maybe I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear that. No one repeat that, by the way. That was bad. Mike is already confused. That's why he's a Satanist. Mike, they're saying your issue is because you are a Satanist.
That's probably it.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
Most likely.
No.
No?
Is Mike on fentanyl Molly mixture tonight? Mike, they are asking if you are mixing narcotics out there.
I'm always mixing narcotics.
Yeah, he's Italian. What'd you expect? I'm joking. Loosen up, people.
I'm always on narcotics.
You're always on the same thing that Hunter Biden is on.
No.
No, if you were flying that high, you'd be,
Yeah, that would be a problem.
You'd be saying some crazy shit, like James Brown. Just like James Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That interview, though. James Brown. That was something else, Mike.
That was indeed something else.
Lord. But, Mike, don't let these people pull you down. They say mean things all the time.
I'm not worried about it.
Especially to me. They say the most awful things to me every time.
Do they?
Yeah, they leave me these awful emails, voice messages. They want me to die. They hate me.
That's a shame.
They want to strangle me. That's what they say.
I think you're a nice guy.
I think I'm all right. I'm not too bad, but some people want me dead.
They're jealous. They're just jealous.
Well, I don't wish them, any terrible things to happen to them. I want them to be successful in their ventures in life. See how nice I am.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy. Mike, I cried today. I have an excuse. I could be nice. Just a little bit. Just a little tear or two.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I promise. I promise. It wasn't that bad.
I'll let you have that for today.
Thank you. I'm glad you're not making fun of me for that tonight. It would have really ruined my life.
I don't have a piano sample to play
Right.
during your story.
I know. Damn it. I should have hit the little thing. Damn it. Missed opportunity there. That would have been great, right? I missed the drop.
I think you did it earlier, though, didn't you?
Yeah, I got it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah.
Still got that, though.
Thank goodness.
Why, yes, Mike, I do want to thank you again for being here. It's been a good one. I love this episode. We had our ups and our downs. We had Down syndrome tonight. We had the listeners trying to help us get out of this funk, but we had Jesus Christ on our sides, and we got it through together. We can all embrace. We can all, hug each other and lock arms and say some nice words, some prayers to Jesus Christ, to Allah, to Buddha, to Satan himself. We can do it all here tonight, Mike, and I do want to thank you again. And please give any plug you'd like, Mike. Again, we love you a lot. Don't worry about these listeners. They are demonic in nature. They're digital demons.
I haven't even read some of them. Anywho, yeah, if you're interested, anybody's interested in... first I want to say thank you, Michael, for having me on tonight.
It was fun.
Despite all the technical problems, thank you for having me on.
Loved it.
Thank you for everyone listening tonight.
Love the show.
Thank you for anybody listening on podcasts. If you're interested in any of my musical efforts, you can check it out at MikeHideous.com. Or you can go to my art and photography site, which is spymanphotoandart.com. And last but not least, if you want to catch me on social media, you can get me at facebook.com/hideous, Mike, MYKE. And once again, the Michael Decon program is coming to an end. Thank you, Michael.
Michael Decon knows how to hurt me. He pretends to be my friend behind the scenes, but he's doxed me. He talks shit about me constantly. He tells me the things that the voices in my head used to tell me.
I think that's not accurate, by the way. I think that's wrong. But yes, Mike, thank you so much for being a part of the program. We love you very much. And Mike, we will talk to you again very soon, Mike. When, we do one of these things again. You'll be there. You'll hear about it first. It was amazing, even though we had the issues we did. But we got through it. We persevered, Mike.
We did. I think it was the phone calls that were really screwing us up.
It ruined it. It
All right.
ruined my life. Anyways, thank you, Mike. We love you. Talk to you soon, my friend.
All right, buddy. You take care. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Mahalo. And there he goes, boys and girls. That was my co-host, Mr. Mike Hideous. We had a great time. I had a great time. I always enjoy this. Things, don't go right all the time. And to be honest with you, I think it's hilarious when that happens, especially when it happens to me. I think the show makes the show even funnier. It makes me, behave the way I did here tonight. I had to be somewhat entertaining for you. I thought it was great. We talked about Russia. We talked about Down syndrome models. We talked about Satanism, the Christians, Paula White. I mean, what else do you want in a show? I mean, it was goddamn entertaining. I had fun. I hope you had fun. I mean, holy shit, where else are you going to hear these sort of all this sort of craziness here? It was insane. Goddamn indeed. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, the show is better now. Oh, the show's better now. Is that what you think? That is not nice. How dare you? We appreciate when Mike is on. I think the calls sort of ruined the show. I think all of you out there have ruined the show. I hope you're proud of yourselves out there. Those of you in the chat room, I think you might have ruined the show. You anti-vaxxers out there, you ruined the show. We were having fun with the vaccine. Hunter Biden administered the vaccine to me personally from a syringe he found in his pocket. It happened. Well, I mean, it might not have been him, but it looked like him. It might have not been him, but, in my mind, it was him. It was him in my mind. DFS Donovan, glad to see you're back, Michael. Well, I'm glad to see you're back, too. I'm glad to see all of you out there. We've had a great time here tonight. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I enjoyed myself. I usually do. Anytime I'm doing the show, I'm having a great time. And as we take it home here tonight and pull this Larry Silverstein style, again, I do want to thank all of you out there for being a part of the program, those of you in the chat room, the mods who are sleeping tight, and those of you who donated. I really appreciate that. Yes, it was lovely. Don't forget, if you're a fan of this program and want to help fund this program, that would be fantastic. Please direct yourself to patreon.com/Michael Deacon. And yeah, that's where gold falls from the sky. It's pretty nice out there. We have some fun shows for you to enjoy. Great shows for you to enjoy. We had one with Mike Hideous. That was fun, and I believe we will have Michael Cremo coming up very soon as well. That is going to be fun. That will be on Patreon, I believe. I think you should check that out once it drops. It's going to be a great one. This is for the hardcore listeners out there. And, I'm very happy with how that's going. It's been fun kicking out that content for you. It's been a good one. Yes, and please direct yourselves to michaeldeacon.com as well for all info. All this stuff that I'm telling you, that's where you can find it, by the way. And of course, those of you that are new, please subscribe here on YouTube. We'd love to hear you when the phones are working, by the way. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. If you might have experienced that right now. Today in real time, doing the show live. We have our ups and downs here. Sometimes technology is on our side, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it tells us that we are pieces of shit and it's not going to work for you. And that's what happened. Technology was against me here. It hated me. Great show, Michael. I enjoyed you letting your Down syndrome friend join in. Okay, now that was awful. That was not nice. That was mean. Not cool. Not cool. But no, it's true. I do get the hate as well. So hopefully Mike does not feel too discouraged here tonight. You guys were kind of mean to him, but you guys are always mean to me. You guys are mean to everybody. That's the fun part. That's the internet for you. Everyone on the internet is not your friend. Everyone hates you on the internet. That's kind of the rule. That's what goes on. They only pretend to like you here in the chat room, but they really secretly hate you. All good. All good. And yeah, those of you in the chat room, once again, much respect to all of you. Much respect to all of you. I hope all of you are doing good out there. I hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget, yeah, this will be on iTunes, Stitcher, Castbox, Spotify. If we're still there, by the way. I'm not quite sure. But you can hear the show anywhere you get your podcast from. Yeah, international listeners out there, by the way, thank you very much for hanging out here. It was a good one. If you are joining in now, I apologize, but yes, catch the replay of this. It was insane. The show had it all. We had it all here tonight, and that's what I love. Again, thank you to those in Canada, Germany, the UK, Australia, Norway, and Brazil, the folks in Alaska, those in Florida, those in New York, those in Arizona, and of course, those of us here in California. We love you all. Yes, fuck them all, Mike. That's what Mike says. He does not like any of you anymore. He has tapped out. He hates all of you out there. I hope you feel proud of yourselves. Mike does not like any of you now. Just kidding. He still does. He still does. Don't worry. Again, whatever it is you choose to believe, you must adapt now. All control has been lost, and we are looking into the abyss, boys and girls, without a rescue party inside. Yes, hugs for everyone. We have no idea what's going to happen, and there's nothing more frightening than reality. I hope you are out there, wherever you are, wherever you may be. And with that said, the world is a mysterious place, and life itself is a mystery. Until next time, mahalo.
Mike in Montclair. What's up, Mike?
Governor, next time you want to sit on a beach that is closed to the entire world except you, you put your fat ass in a car and go to one that's open to all your constituents.
Well, you know,
not just you and yours.
Interesting, Mike. You know what?
What's that? What's that, Gov?
You know, Mike, I love getting calls from communists in Montclair.
Communists in
Montclair. You know,
you're a bully, Governor, and I don't like bullies.
You know what? And listen, I'm not the one who came on the air. Hey, hold on, Mike. Mike, I'm not the guy who came on the air, swore on the air.
Who swore?
And so you did.
Get the heck out of here.
You know, you're swearing on the air, Mike. You're a bum.
You know,
so
you
let's
optics,
go. Bad optics,
okay?
Mike.
And
I'd love to come look at your optics every day, buddy. That's you know what, and you know what, Mike. What matters is what you do. That's what matters.
And what have you done?
What I just did was.
We don't care if money's right. We don't care if it's true. Just say it, sell it. Anything you practice, you'll